I know that everyone kind of works on overall body, overall game, but what have been the points of emphasis for you?
Would you be mad if I said my overall body?
I would.
Okay, my size of my body. Been working hard in the weight room, on my diet, trying to gain some weight, but not only gain weight, but gain muscle mass. And then on the court, continuing to work on my roll game, short roll game, finishing above the rim, but not only that, but being able to make plays for guys with the ball. It's a big emphasis this year, and especially going into Summer League.
Yeah, Sean was just saying that you were working on some of the stuff they ran with Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going, and what do you have?
It's going well. No, it's going really well. Obviously, I have a lot to learn, and I think that I'm learning that you have to make mistakes in order to grow in that regard, because make passes, because Kelly made some great passes, but he, some guys throw them in the stands, it's part of it, because you make those daring passes. And so learning to be okay with that and just to keep trying.
Have you ever been like a top of key playmaker before?
DHO a lot, but not like super like, here, cut, backdoor, stuff like that. In high school, everyone kind of does everything in high school, so if you want to count that. But not really.
So what's like the process of developing that skill?
Yeah, just first off, seeing the vision, know what to look for, knowing you have a guy has beat or has his man beat, and then not being afraid to try and pass it, and learning good ball control, working on one dribble pickup throw, and just repetitive, getting to where it becomes like where I can hit that doorknob, just accurate. Because a lot of times you're like, oh, he's open, and then the lack of control is the reason why you can't get it there. So.
I know it's only been a couple of days, but what have you seen out of the 3 new guys?
Yeah, I like them a lot. They play really well. They play really hard. They're willing to learn. It's kind of weird being one of the older guys on the team or one of the vets. But, I'm excited for them. They're great players, smart players, willing to work, willing to learn, and that's all you can ask.
Are you looking forward to Summer League?
I am. I'm excited for the opportunity to play with my teammates, excited to play in front of, that's where Utah Jazz plays.
Oh.
Yeah, in case you're wondering. But, excited for the whole thing.
Being one of the older guys, what are some of the things that you're saying to the incoming rookies? Like maybe words of encouragement?
Like I was saying earlier, just be willing to learn. You're coming into this year and you haven't been in an environment like this, and what made my rookie year successful to me was that I went into it with the mentality of I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. And I think when you look at it that way, even when you fall short or make mistakes, if you look at it like you're trying to learn, there's no failures. It's all just getting better, learning, and you celebrate the successes with that.
There's kind of an opportunity, at least in my mind, for you to make a statement here, like, hey, I can dominate this level of basketball. Do you look at it that way?
Sorry. No question. I think that every opportunity, given, some is expected, but it's going into it with the mentality of, like you said, I'm going to be dominant. I'm going to show what I've been working on, and I'm looking forward to it.
What have coaches kind of asked you to expect from this, or what are they expecting from you?
Yeah, I think hitting it on the nail is just going to it with that mindset of playing as hard as you can, running as hard as you can, trying stuff, not being afraid to mess up, trying to expand my game. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
Last summer, kind of a whirlwind. You go from rookie season to Team USA. How has it been different this year? It's, you're here, you're just kind of jazzed up. Summer League is a bit better for you, just kind of slowed down a little?
A lot more consistent. I kind of know what's going on, what my schedule is. Last year, I didn't really know what my schedule was because there was so much going on. But this year, I've really been able to hammer down when I work, how I work, and, I'm excited to show this year.
Does that lead to more improvement, that consistency?
No question. I think that when you have a consistent regiment, you know where your progress should be within the timeline, and so you see your progress, you get excited about it, and it just kind of compounds.
What do you think having the added strength will do for your game?
I think just being more physical. I think especially in my position as a 5, I'm going against guys that are grown men that are 280 that are very strong. So be able to stand up those guys, being able to box out those guys, being able to crash with more physicality, while maintaining my ability to run and sprint the floor. I think that it adds a lot, especially in my position again.
Outside of the wins, what would success look like for you, and then what would success look like for the team?
Going into the season,
No.
Summer League?
Yeah. This group.
Outside of the wins, I think that the obvious answer would be just that chemistry, continues to develop. We got a lot of young guys going into this year and going into Summer League, and I think that when you develop a young core that has chemistry, the sky's the limit. Good?
Thanks, Will.
Thank you all.